Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of June 15th. We have that solar eclipse on Sunday. We might not be able to notice because we're still in our eclipse energy from the lunar just last week, or was it last week already? Honestly, I can't even tell the days apart at this point. But the energies have been quite intense and transformational. So while it can feel very challenging cognitively and emotionally, it really is fast tracking us to change. And so many of us are making pivotal choices, and they're not subtle choices. They're really 90-degree to 180-degree choices. And this is good. It's realigning us with our desires, our new values, our new viewpoints. So lots of deep breath, guys. Have patience with yourself and the process. Now, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so check all three. And if this is your first time watching me, thank you so much. If it serves you, if it resonates, please like, subscribe, comment down below, or share with somebody you feel it can help. All right, Sagittarius, let's get started. Ooh. Almost there, guys. And a theme for the week. Thank you. I always tell people, you know, fire signs, water signs, your groups, there's always a theme within them. You guys are always very similar. So what one fire sign is going through, the other fire signs are going through very similar themes. So if you're an Aries as well and you watch it, you'll see why. The High Priestess, the Emperor, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Wands. Theme for the week is the Lovers and the Seven of Cups. Guys, anybody's new to eclipses, let me tell you, if there's something that's out of joint, elephant in the room, something's wrong, it is meant to knock it loose. So don't resist that. It's really good for you. You're going to be happier if you do so. Now you have the High Priestess with the Emperor. You end with the Three of Cups here. Now, what they're asking you to do at the beginning of the week, it's slow and steady, because there are some situations that you're going to be taking charge of, Sagittarius, and to make sure it's not coming from a reactive, angry, frustrated space, they're saying, look at, sleep on it, pray on it, meditate on it, you know, ask for that guidance a little bit, because the High Priestess is saying, look at, there's a lot of intuitive guidance. The action you're taking is divinely guided, but we want to make sure how we go about it is also divinely inspired from your higher self. It's not coming from your ego. It's not coming from your fear. It's coming from this space of powerful reflection and alignment with what's good for you. The Emperor is like, all right, gonna take charge, done with it. There might be certain areas, especially in regards to your relationships, that have been a little tiring or toxic, and you're like, nope, not falling into that red again. We're moving it on out. These are our major arcanas. So this is not a new lesson. In fact, I feel this week, Sagittarius, you're revisiting a lesson that you probably just learned not that long ago, probably less than a month ago. And you might notice, example, you might have cleared something up with a partner or with the kids, and everything was good for a bit. And then you're noticing, like, wait a minute, something's picking up again. You have the Three of Cups with the Knight of Cups as well. What's really important for you this week is not to take these actions too seriously. Yes, I mean, give them the respect that they're due. But what's really good for you this week, Sagittarius, people are going to be coming in to kind of loosen you up. Let's have some fun. Let's go for that coffee. Let's go for dinner. Like, they're going to come in, swoop in to help you feel better, to help emotionally support you so you're not so tunnel vision on a problem and just like letting it drive you crazy. So this is a very balanced, you know, taking positive action in a very respectful, serious way, but also balancing it out with, like, you know what? I'm doing what I need to do for myself. I'm not going to let it ruin my whole week. No, Three of Cups this is a week of celebration, having fun with people, going to the beach, being with friends and family, even happy announcements. Now, you also have the Knight of Cups, which tends to be a singular person who kind of comes in and sweeps you a little bit off of your feet. Now, I'm going to be honest with what I'm seeing here, Sagittarius. If any of you are in a relationship, it looks here, a theme is to really decide. I'm going to skip ahead to the theme really quick so I can explain. The Lovers with the Seven of Cups. You need to be very clear with yourself, Sagittarius. What do I want? What do I need? And make decisions. You can't have your foot in, well, it kind of works sometimes, it kind of worked. No, in or out, up or down. Okay, there's no way you can twist it. And I know this, we do this all the time, but they're saying, look, you need to take action, because if something is toxic, if something is not healthy, if you're not happy, if you're happy only half the time, 40% of time, come on, there's better odds than that. The universe is saying, look, we're trying to put you in a healthy, because you have the Page of Cups, the Lovers, and the Page of Cups, and the Two of Wands. I'm going to say this is a bit romantic. I'm not going to lie. No, this is a general reading, so check all of them. But the universe is going to give you an option. So Sagittarius, it looks to me if there's any trouble on the relationship front, the universe is going to be bringing somebody else in. No, we're not over here saying to do anything unethical, but sometimes they do that so you can compare. You know, if you've been in a toxic environment, you normalize it. They might bring in somebody who's amazing, funny and romantic and loving and thoughtful, and you're like, oh my God, that exists? What am I doing over here? You know what I'm saying? So be ethical here. You have the Five of Swords. There is a situation, there is an environment that's really negative, that's really toxic, and it's time for you to release your attachment to it. If it goes, it goes. If it breaks, it breaks. But don't try to, it takes two people. You can't fight for you and everybody else. It's time for you to consider taking a different approach, a more uplifting approach here, and to kind of back away. The Page of Cups. This is this new person. So this new person that's stepping in might also come in the form of friendships. Page of Cups, they can be romantic, but they sometimes come in as friends first. And all of a sudden, it's that friendship that turns into a romance, But it's a new emotional situation. So this is what I'm saying. It's not the current person that, if you're in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship, Sagittarius, this is about you just deciding what you want and stop settling for bullshit. Pardon my French. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm not meeting anybody, or I'm meeting the same kind of people. Well, if that's the case, it's something with our perspective, our energy, our belief systems, People say, no, it's just not there. That's not true. Have you ever looked for the mayonnaise in the fridge and you can't fucking find it, and someone comes in, it's like, it's right there. I mean, it was always there. Those good partners were always there. But it's your perspective, your belief system, everything affects it, including toxic people around you. This could even be toxic environments like a home. Now, Page of Cups with the Two of Wands. Whoever this is, again, you can even meet them at work. But it's somebody who shares the same long-term goals and values. You guys get along really well talking. Someone you have a long-term option with. Because you have the Ten of Wands. Because honestly here, you know what this reminds me of? This is an example, like that housewife who's so tired of the bullshit, and then somebody comes in, like this knight in shining armor, and she's exhausted, like Cinderella, Not that I believe in any of those archetypes, but it's like, yeah, you're downtrodden, so this juicy, amazing person's gonna look real good, So be really clear on what you want. The universe is trying to show you the differences so that you're more balanced in your perspective and your worth. You're badass. Starting off the Emperor, you know what to do. You're going to make these decisions. The universe is going to bring somebody in anyways. Choices to be made for yourself, for happiness, for longevity in a relationship. You deserve it. You're worth it. Go get it. I hope this serves you, Sagittarius. If you like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a distance healing, my link is down below. Otherwise, guys, I will see you next week for next week's readings. Take care.